Hey, welcome back to D20 House. Guys, we just got back from our 5-minute break. It's Monday night, which means we're playing My Hero Academia Dungeons and Dragons. Thanks for hanging around for the break. Everyone who's watching, this is going to be fun. Where last we left our heroes. Ian, thanks for really just sitting this one out so far.
It's been so good.
You're just watching, having a good time.
I'm keep going.
He loves being an audience member sometimes. It's okay. Ito,
I'm cool to just pass till tomorrow night and just let them go again.
Okay, cool. You're just hanging out at home, cool. You're not going to wait for them to get home or anything like that, no?
Should have a ringer on loud. Just
Cool.
and he'll text and then call it a day.
I'll text you and say, hey, we're safe.
Yeah, like hey, he's like on the way home or
Picture
with Aizawa or something.
Aizawa on the train, yeah. Cool.
Aizawa just glaring. He's like,
Cool. You guys get home. We get to UA. You are taken to administration. It's just Aizawa and Principal Nezu, who seems like a little tired and a little goofy, but no, he's okay. He's just drinking his tea. You guys are taken to his office. Aizawa sits both of you down. All right. Kite, your uncle. Is he still involved in the family?
As far as I'm aware, the family's no longer here. He's the last one.
That is our understanding of the situation as well. Why were you traveling with him?
Oh, his last order was to make sure that I don't die.
So he's protecting you.
Yeah,
And you were aware of this
after he confronted me on the train.
tonight.
Yeah, I thought he was dead.
I am now.
Kite, I had half a mind to chase that man down simply because I needed information about him, but I elected to keep following both of you to make sure you got home safely. Is he the B-class villain known as Nightmare?
Yeah.
oh, B class.
Kite, I appreciate that there is a member of your old family keeping an eye out for you. And if things were different, I'd have half a mind to allow him to keep up his vigilante activity, if for no other reason that it keeps my students safe. However, that man is wanted for some very heinous actions. And if you ever sneak out and encounter him again, I need you to do the right thing and let someone know where he is. I know he's part of the family that you came from, and I know he's trying to do something good for you, but that man still has a lot of justice to answer to.
Understood.
And maybe, if he still wants to be your personal guardian, when he's had his day in court and we've worked things out, there might be a way for that to continue. But until then, he's a villain, first and foremost. And he is your ally, second. Thank you.
You got me in trouble.
I'm sorry, your uncle.
I'm sorry your uncle wasn't dead.
On our hangout. Fuck me. Sorry. Frick me.
Nezu's just drinking his tea,
Fantastic, Mr. Fox. Cuss
smiling.
me.
Nezu's not said a word yet.
That was in character.
Yeah. And then Aizawa looks at you. Walker,
Yeah.
what was going on in Tokyo tonight after you got off work?
Lights, people. Not campus.
Nezu just finally looks up from his cup of tea. We were very concerned that you were running around in the city unsupervised the way you were.
Yeah.
Not because we don't think you can protect yourselves, but because, well, Japan is a very troubling place of late.
Yeah, oh, trust me, that's
A big part of why
I was wandering around thinking.
big part of why we've moved all of you into the dorms is so that we can do everything in our power to ensure your safety while you're students here at this school.
I know, and I appreciate that, and I am really doing my best to be cool with all of that. Because I know you're doing that.
So, if I can ask, Walker, what were you looking for in Tokyo tonight?
I will tell you honestly, I don't know yet. I think a better understanding of us and them, maybe.
Us being heroes and them being villains, yes?
I don't think it's that simple.
Unfortunately, Walker, it's not. Very few things ever are. If there's anything I can do for you in the matter, any questions I can answer, any topics we can explore, any help you need, you are more than welcome to ask.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'll be better about the wandering. It's just something I do. My parents hate it too.
Understood. Are you boys aware that there was some villain activity near the areas you were wandering around Tokyo in?
It's Tokyo.
There was some kerfuffle kind of around where we were, and then we saw Reflector. We saw Reflector like
Reflector was in the area.
cooking
Yes.
it down an alley, and that's when we headed for the train station.
Mirror Man.
I got the all call while I was in Tokyo tonight because there were villains throwing down in a residential district. I also know that happens to be the direction you guys were heading from when you came back towards the train station. Is there anything you want to talk about with that?
I mean, we heard whatever that was. Must have been it. Oh, and then there was like the big thing up over the rooftops, but we were like towards the train station at that point.
Understood. Well, I'm gonna need you guys to keep these excursions to a minimum. We're trying to track down the last of the individuals who made themselves a threat to you. He's not the only one, is he?
I'm just sitting there thinking, motherfucker, so am I.
I need you to be safe.
I'll do my best.
He just stares at you, just this knowing, cutting gaze of his. Looks at you, Kite. Both of you return to your dorms. I'm sure you've had a long night. And you have class in
Yeah, like
just
6
over
hours.
4 hours.
Caffeine.
It makes me feel better. I studied for my Japanese test.
Is that tomorrow?
I don't know.
Okay.
What day is it?
Before you leave, he stops you in the doorway. It's Tuesday night, so it's Wednesday morning right now.
Oh, thank
He
God.
stops you in the doorway before you leave. Walker,
Yes, sir.
I'm not the Public Safety Commission. I'm not Nezu. I'm not All Might. I want to help you, and I want to keep you safe. If there's anything I can do, any questions you have to ask, I know things are very troubling to you.
I don't think you have the answers I'm looking for, sir. And I wish I could say you did, because that would make this a lot easier. And that is like the most outright honest truth I'm going to like give it.
Yeah, he accepts that, and he just says, when I was young, institutions like UA failed kids like us all the time. They did their best. I was just hoping maybe things could be different.
Someone's always got to fall through the cracks.
If you ever need me, I won't punish you for asking for help. Please. Go get some sleep. The morning shift was on
Break out of that like semi-emotional scene.
PJ boy.
I think we're breaking out of it.
And we'll get back into it then.
That is 2 villain points to the villain that Walker sold the blueprints to.
Oh! Okay!
All right.
Thanks! I'll take it.
Chaos.
That is.
How long before you
some
think they find the
chaotic-
blueprints?
Yeah.
They could figure it out from watching highlight reels of Sports Festival.
No, you didn't have them during Sports Festival.
Oh, I guess I didn't. After Sports Festival.
Get some Island exclusive footage.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
He ripped
That's a
the-
character now.
He ripped the idea out of a manga. I'm sure they could figure out how to make their own kind of ODM gear. It's not that creative, okay?
He's selling the photos
It's
and they're
just
like,
highly technical.
what? You selling photos of your cosplay? For...
Yeah, Attack on Titan. This ended like 3 years ago. They finally released season 4, episode 428.
There's one episode left. I'm excited.
Oh, we're still on stream. I thought we were on break.
No.
No. You're talking about.
You guys
I
You guys leave Aizawa's office. Yeah, and you guys head back to your dorms. Or not Aizawa. These.
I was wondering, I was like, did he get his own office?
No, Aizawa does not have his own office, but he basically made an office in his own living room, his own bedroom. So yeah. No, you guys leave the principal's office and head home. And after you leave, Aizawa and Nezu, like he just like sits on the principal's desk and just has this deep sigh, and he looks over at the little rat guy and he tells him, "I think I'm losing them, Nezu."
How do I reach these keys? Sorry. It's a serious moment.
This is a serious moment. This is sad.
Aizawa thinks he's losing you. And probably you. But you were a tough case.
You guys go
Cocaine
home.
bear or something.
That's the night.
Embarrassing.
Wednesday morning, you're both fatigued.
Makes sense.
You're fatigued all day.
Can I use
Wait.
my quirk to first status effect?
You can.
Hey, wait, you fuck.
Scratch me.
There is no God!
Self-medication.
I bought a fancy coffee machine from the company that gives us free shit. I didn't
Nice.
buy it, they gave it to us.
His eyes are
You
just
didn't.
darker
You
bags
didn't
than
get
usual.
a spatula.
No, you had the spatulas, so I was like, why would I need one?
Oh, I thought they only had spatulas.
He's got like 45 spatulas in the bag. He's like, fuck yeah.
Opens his jacket, just spatulas inside, you know?
That's why I went to Tokyo on
a
a
weapon?
spatula sale.
He's like, I don't know what the fuck to do with that.
I'm pretty sure that happened in a SpongeBob episode.
Yeah, where he opens the trench coat.
Yeah.
And there's just more spatulas, yeah.
Kids looking to get into kitchen domestics.
Fuck.
That's the distribution
Hey,
they were
guys!
talking about originally.
Getting back to school, what's going on here?
Oh.
going
I'm just
on?
gonna be sad all day.
Yeah.
Oh, you need a boost, buddy?
No, I deserve it.
You sure? I can just like stick a bloody hand out towards you. It's really no big deal. You just
I actually,
Oh, God. Deep throats his finger a lot.
wrong finger. Sorry, I need the bloody one.
And then grabs the other hand.
Yeah.
No one
yeah,
stops
clear
him.
that. Clear the status effect.
Okay, cool.
Hey, does it work if you bleed out your toes?
All right, yeah.
I hate it here.
Oh my God.
Fuck. What's going on now? I mean, we're just got school. We're just gonna keep going to school, keep doing our things.
Did we hear anything in the news about the battle?
Yeah.
Did Darkling escape?
Yes.
Did Overlord?
Yes.
Okay,
Also
good.
yes.
Ooh.
Did all of his underlings get murked?
There's no specific information that just says that there are multiple dead on the scene. Identities have not been announced yet, anything like that. But that it's suspected, like gang violence, basically, between different groups of criminals
I was
with
the only
some-
gang member there.
with some kind of villain elements.
And it's not even real
It's
anymore.
not my violence.
Okay.
Yeah. Both villains got away.
I take pride in my work. That's
That
way too
doesn't
messy.
now that doesn't say what state they were both in, but they got away.
Has Overlord's
That's
like
nature.
death
It's like
toll gone up? Because last time he was only wanted on 3 counts of murder.
3 known, yeah.
Yeah, has it? gone up?
45.
Yeah, right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. This boosts it up. They're fairly certain he killed at least 1 or 2 of these guys.
But I mean, like since then, 'cause it's been a couple months.
Yes, yeah.
Since
It's gone
then.
up. It's
Okay.
gone up.
I was curious.
This dude's hitting the streets hard. He's just
Yeah,
ready to go.
He's doing the Punisher shit.
Yeah. Cool.
But he showed up at this low-end distribution meeting that the Acadian used to work at. That guy's lucky. He missed that bullet by like a week. Fun. Cool. Just school. Just our normal day-to-day stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody told me that anything's abnormal. I'm
Yeah.
just going.
Okay.
I'm so happy.
Last week we sent Ojiro, Sato, Kaminari, and Mineta
Yeah, I think
into
so.
the games against Class 1B. Great. Awesome. Very good. Sweet. We end up only having one champion, and that would be our Rikido Sato.
Hey,
Everyone else failed at their games and their activities and stuff.
damn it, Ojiro, can't you do anything?
Can fall down hills.
Nice, guys. Let him be.
Rolling.
He's a good guy.
Rolling.
Oh my god, he's still rolling.
Keep that
Rolling.
monkey rolling. Sorry.
How big is this hill?
Cool.
There's a treadmill at the bottom.
Walker, what are we doing now? Like, what are you thinking about all this? What the fuck's going on in your weird head?
Well, we probably can't go like immediately back out looking.
All right, so
for-
tonight, back at
that would probably be a little too suspicious.
Sussy.
Don't
So okay, so we know we gotta find Giron.
Ooh, hey, about that.
Yeah.
I'm out.
So, at some point, I'll pull you aside. So, you got jumpy as fuck when they started talking about Giron.
There's no point in hiding it. So my family,
The Yakuza.
ex-Yakuza,
And I would also clarify, this would be like
Reformed.
in somewhere where
Yeah, yeah.
they had a meeting with this Giron guy.
okay.
I was working the meeting. He recognized me as UA, threw a little bitch fit. I killed some of his men, and he doesn't like me anymore.
Okay. So Giron's out,
I didn't kill them, they're just in jail.
is what I'm hearing.
He might not recognize you.
Buddy, I don't know if you figured this out yet, but I kind of need your help with this.
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's really unlucky.
See, you've got connections. I don't. I've got
You got the style.
teeth that don't line up straight in my head. Like I'm not getting very far on this without you. So if Giron's out, like
Roll history.
14? Can I have friendship?
Friendship, yeah.
18.
You know one other person with connection. Someone on this campus. Someone here, right now. Nendo Hikari.
The Unabomber.
Giron's company. I hate you.
Oh my god,
I'm gonna
Helen
ignore
needs my
you.
help.
Obviously, he was a victim, and this was a long time ago. You know, a couple months ago. But Giron's company was ripping him off for UA Tech.
For his
Right.
mom.
Remember? You guys captured him on campus, and then the police got all that figured out, and you've not heard anything from him since. You've just seen him just around, you know? Still a UA student.
And there's no that option.
Worst case scenario, at the very least, maybe can get you in contact with the Acadian.
Yeah,
Ooh,
kite
hey.
can Oh, is the Acadian that's you can't do the Acadian either, right?
I sort of gouged his eyes out on that bridge.
I guess the game is
On live TV.
He pulled up the video. It's on WorldStar.
Yeah.
Well, so that leaves. What was the other dude?
Black Cat.
You don't seem as excited about that lead. Did you piss him off somehow, or?
Oh no, I have no clue who he is. My uncle recommended him, and then I just forgot.
Okay, so
I forgot.
And we can go to them. You just gotta find me a better disguise.
yeah, a lot better disguise. Well,
Haircut. Hair dye.
at this point, we can't do anything for a little while. Aizawa's
We
on
can.
to us, and I'm not trying to get myself expelled or deported in my quest for answers. That's going to be redundant.
These authoritarian pigs trying to protect us.
So,
You can't keep me down.
so you're killing my character, Vi.
I know. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
So, either way, we've got to take a few days.
Yeah.
I love it here.
Probably the next step's going to be Giron.
All right.
But after Giron, it's the guy, right?
That's what I'm hoping for.
Three-step process.
It's your boy, Itchy Neck.
Scratchy scratch.
Scratchy scratch.
All
You
right.
make a great DJ with how much scratching he does.
And at some point today,
I'm gonna
actually,
dissolve this house.
Yeah.
At some point today.
Good talk.
Yeah. At some point later, at the end of the day, he's gonna find Aizawa.
Okay. Ito, you are approached. It's Sero. He just kind of he finds you in the dorms like common room at some point today. Just kind of looks at you.
Is it time?
You're reading my mind. It's time.
We can overnight him. It's only like $30.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that easy. So we're gonna have to get it delivered to that little station at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
Right.
Little, like PO box. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we don't want it to go through processing for the school because they look through our stuff in case there's like bombs, right?
My dad runs a shipping company.
Your dad, right? He teleports him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
We could literally.
He just like,
I could literally just ask him to. I could order it to his place and then send him a photo of the stairwell.
oh my god!
And then he could just directly into it. We wouldn't even have to do anything. It just pops up.
Oh, dude, your dad's the coolest. Okay, yeah. Shit, your dad could just teleport things to people. I didn't even think about that. Like, the unlimited potential, right? Can he teleport things from people to himself?
No.
No. Okay, so
Has to drop off there.
So yeah, he has to have it and then it's sent.
He has to have a photo and know the general location. So if you send the photo and we're like, oh yeah, it's in this town in Japan, he's like, cool, sounds good, boom.
Right, but like, would your dad be into pranking people with us anyway? I'm just like, I'm thinking ahead here because I just feel like the door opened in front of my brain,
Yeah, I mean, like, he's also like busy, so it can't be like
Yeah, okay.
constant, like big, but like big thing every like once every like.
And he has a limited
week or
use
two.
of his quirk, and he has to use it for business.
He'd
Yeah,
totally do
okay.
it just to
But I mean, there's just also like a little bit of like I could play the like how like you guys don't let me live at home anymore. I play that card a little bit. Guilt,
Are you gonna guilt trip your dad into pranking people for us?
You act like that's the worst thing I could do with that.
God, you are such a fucking sociopath. Isn't it?
Well, I was just
I'm not in
thinking.
the room
I was just
having
thinking.
this
Like during classes or like when people are busy and there's no one in the dorms, we could get on someone's balcony and like take a picture of it and just like leave like a joke box or something on someone's balcony, and then they open it and it like blasts them with I don't know shaving cream or something.
I mean, I could just do that too.
Oh yeah.
I have that. This is more so like to get the ladybugs and stuff. We'd have to go like down into town,
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it, and
yeah.
then walk back, and they'd see
Getting
us with the
contraband
thing.
into
Yeah, versus
into
like
school.
this box of shaving cream that's like primed to like just pop. Like we can do that. It's not weird for you to go by shaving cream.
I'm sorry. I've been doing this so long. I'm still not thinking with portals. Like it's more than 3 dimensions of pranking potential now. It's everything.
It's
I
a
can't.
4D graph, my friend.
I don't know how you've been doing this so long. You know, I feel like I'd go crazy.
I've never not been doing this.
Maybe she's
Or
born
been
with
crazy.
it.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's Maybelline. All right, tonight. You guys get those shipped that day. Okay. Anything from Zhao Fei, or you're just hanging out?
I don't think I've got anything.
Yeah, okay.
It's all good.
You just go hang out with Jiro a little bit.
Yeah.
We have some new xylophone, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you leave that
There's a new
in front
xylophone.
of her?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just left that in front of her room, right?
Who else does music?
That's fucking brutal. I
I've
hate
been
it.
working on my singing.
Oh shit. Yeah. Roll a check for me for that perform, because I know you do the mimicry thing, right?
I've actually got perform sing. That
Oh,
I've
you
been
have that now.
the last couple of levels sinking some skill points in. It's a terrible roll at a nat 2, but it's 16.
So this consists of Jiro
I got plus
encouraging you,
14.
instead of mimicking perfectly other singers,
Yeah.
to like develop your own style
Exactly.
and identity as a singer. That's so cute. I love that. Take a d6. You take a d6 for inspired madness. Cool. I love it. Yeah, we start just kind of blasting through the rest of this week. Ito, you are an authority in the matter. Next week, like a week from now, next I believe Wednesday, Detonera is opening their training arena for heroes and law enforcement, but then also for people who purchase their self-defense equipment and such, you know? Mm-hmm. And obviously, Rikia extended the invitation to use that arena to yourself and your friends. You have a week.
Okay, and what city?
Aichi Prefecture is the
okay.
next one over. You guys are just going to the next state, you know?
Yeah. Cool.
So, you know, if you want to go on a day trip to Salt Lake, basically, that's what this is. You can take as many people as you want from Class 1A. He only invited your class, unfortunately.
I'll ask for a meeting with Aizawa then.
Yeah. And you can get people together, you know, like a week in advance is a good time to start thinking about that.
Holy Night of Ian, thanks for the 100 biddies.
I love that that's his name now.
He left you something in the chat.
Oh, no.
I'm 4 parallel universes ahead of you, tape boy.
Yeah, literally. He's like, he doesn't, it doesn't factor in his brain.
His tape is only 2-sided.
Yeah.
I got 4.
He's thinking about, he's like, okay.
Four-sided tape.
He's like, how would I use that portal quirk to do the stuff I do? But he's just making,
Cubicle.
he's making his own plans more efficient. He's not like thinking in 4 degrees the way that you have to.
I'm all in. All in.
Okay. Yeah, we just start getting through a couple days here. You guys go.
Only with Aizawa, though.
Yeah.
I want to ask him about this thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Wednesday night comes blasting by. You get your shipment from your dad. You can go talk to Aizawa, but first, this guy. You want to go talk to Aizawa?
That's
right?
at like the end of the day,
Okay. Yeah.
like when there's like no other teachers around.
Absolutely. You just do. I mean, like he lives in the same dorm as you guys. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go just knock on his room when there's no one in the common room left. It's just like you and Kaminari's on his phone on the other side of the building. That's it.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, Professor Aizawa, do you have a minute?
Door opens. Come on in. Yeah, you step into this space that has like a separating, like sliding door. He has an office that you're standing in, and on the other side of the sliding door, you see like a bed. And like, yeah, this is where he lives.
There's like no one listening.
This is a private. This is my private place of living. None of the dorm rooms are monitored. I'll just tell you the balconies are monitored, though, but that's it.
Look, Professor,
I'm not a professor.
Mr. Aizawa, whatever you want me to call you.
Papa?
We
Jeffrey
both.
Bezos.
Sorry.
There's no way for me to put this. It isn't going to make me sound like a dickhead, so I'm not going to try. I don't like you. It's not your fault. I'm sorry. You're an authority figure, and I don't do well with those. I never have. You told me something yesterday that made me trust you at least a little bit. You know I'm not telling you everything about yesterday.
How could you?
Rude.
Holy Ivy, thanks for the other 100 biddies. Also for you.
Mm-hmm.
When you said that this,
You put some coffee on if you want me.
when you said that the system fails kids like us, I knew you weren't just bullshitting me. I know because I know what kids who say the system has failed them. Like, yeah, I know. The system has failed a lot of people, and it is still failing a lot of people. I understand that you want to make that system better. I trust that that is what you want. I need to find out some things from some other people that the system has failed to. And I'm pretty close. I will give you that much. If you really, really want to keep me safe, you understand why I'm telling you this much.
Walker, are you done? Can I speak?
Yeah.
Okay. Age takes a long sip from his coffee.
Slurp.
You're 16 years old.
Yeah.
You come from a faraway place. You've nothing and no one here, only the friends you've made and the experiences. And you're being told by a government you cannot relate to that your moral impulses are wrong and that you're doing things wrong.
In layman's
That
terms, yeah.
you might not be able to be a hero, but from what I understand, you don't even want to be here in the first place. You just don't want to hurt people.
It's growing on me.
Walker, when I was 17, my best friend died. And I spent a long time agonizing over that. We were UA students. We were provisional heroes. He was one of the finest heroes I ever knew. They never found his body. I know you've been through a lot, and I want you to know I've been there. And there isn't a day that I don't hurt for you and your classmates. And so when you come here telling me that you're concerned, that you're troubled, that you're looking for answers that I can't give you, because you're starting to look at our enemies, looking at villains with real empathy, wondering what's so different between them and us, who failed them. I want you to know I'm with you. I'm not a hero because it's glamorous or because it's good money. And you know that. I'm a hero because someone has to be. Because the world needs people like us who care and are willing to fight for it. It's also why I'm a teacher. So what I'm telling you, as your teacher and as a professional hero, I have to look out for you. And I cannot condone any behavior on your part that puts yourself or your classmates in undue danger. But as a hero, as a mentor, and as someone who knows what it's like to be angry and confused and alone. If I can help you, I will. So if you want to keep hunting down these answers and crawling through the criminal underbelly of Tokyo, let me help you do it the right way. No police, no safety commission, just you and me. And at the end of the day, if people get hurt, police and safety commission will have to come and do it. But you and I can put that off as long as possible. Because I know I can't stop you from going out there. And I don't want to send you home. When there's still so much you can do. And so much you can be.
Can I trust you?
I hope so.
Higher low. Higher low.
Ooh,
Fire fucking low! I'm fucking
low!
I'm in for father-son bonding time.
Papa?
I have to find him.
You're looking for Tomura Shigaraki, aren't you? What happened, Walker?
On Island, and I'm not dredging back up to, oh, I'm pissy that I got in trouble for it, whatever. It's fine.
All Might and I did everything in our power
Yeah,
to
I know.
lessen the blow,
I appreciate it.
and I hope you know that.
If he wasn't going to kill me, he was going to kill Mineta and Sue.
It was Ochako and Sue, but yeah,
Thank
I got you.
And even if he wasn't going to kill me, and he was just going to kill them, I would have done the same thing. And because of that moment and a few other moments, I don't think he's that much different. And if we're going to do this back in, I don't know, whatever, I want to know what's special enough to him that he's willing to do that.
Walker. Long drink of coffee? I want you to find your answers. And I want to help you understand. Because at the end of the day, there isn't that much different between them and us. They are scared, hurting individuals with strong opinions and feelings about things who are willing to use violence to protect themselves or to achieve their goals. And I don't know about you, but that's not too far off from the jobs of civil servants like us who watch vigilantly every night, just waiting for the next sign of danger. Scared. So, if you want to go look for Tomura Shigaraki and figure out what his motivations are, we can get on that. But if we find him, no matter how much you might relate to his humanity, whatever's left of it, he's going to have to face justice for what he's done.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And I want you to know there's not always something left that you can reason with, something left that you can save.
Yeah, I got some, yeah, I get that. Thinking about the no, but I was like, yeah, I get that.
Sometimes you look for that humanity in them, and there's just a monster. Like that guy that... I don't know if I should tell you this. Like that guy that Kite and Zhao hunted down recently. Kite started his hero work studies and they fought a villain from America.
Oh yeah, I think he offhandedly mentioned something about a big.
Sometimes there's no motivation, there's no unresolved pain.
Yeah.
There's just a monster.
No, I get that, and I've seen plenty of those. I don't think someone goes to the lengths that he's gone through and continues to go through without a very driving motive. And I think I got a piece of what that motive might be. And that's why I'm looking for him, because I think you're right. I don't think that motive is very different from ours at all.
Okay. So then is it safe to assume that you might have had some involvement in the skirmish that happened last night?
The dude showed up completely independent of me. I promise.
But you were contacting criminals looking for Tomoe Shigaraki.
Yeah.
Walker, if you want help, and we establish some very serious boundaries and safety precautions, I'm willing to help you in this search.
Okay. I trust you.
As you know, there are a lot of people looking for this guy.
Yeah.
Basically the entirety of the Japanese government.
Yeah. And I've got something he wants.
What's that? Yeah, maybe you do.
Or if nothing else, fucking half the class does. Like obviously his whole gambit's a recruitment bit, right? Like kidnapping students, denomos. I figured he wants to recruit us so bad. The best way to get a meeting would just.
There has been an uptick in villain recruitment lately to larger organizations, and as you know, there were, 75 individuals involved in the attack on UA? So, if you think that's the best route, I'll work something out.
Oh my god, do I get to be a villain?
Is Aizawa a villain?
But it's going to be
so
very,
cute.
it's going
My
to be
outfit's
very
gonna be
dangerous,
amazing.
and we will be very careful.
That's fine. I would prefer to be on your side doing this.
Okay.
Still don't like you.
So, Walker, you have two routes here. Aizawa's on board. Also, if you contacted the Safety Commission, they could probably also be on board.
See, that was my initial alibi was if like we were totally found out, I was gonna ask Transfusion to like.
Put to lie for you.
Yeah.
To UA.
Yeah.
Yo, cover.
They might.
Because I figured like, hey, yo, I did your fucked up eugenics experiment. You can tell a little fib to Mr. Aizawa. But I feel like this tracks better because he likes the Public Safety Commission less. He just likes Transfusion.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Transfusion is pretty baller.
yeah, this is going exactly like I need it to go.
Cool.
This is going big brain.
And there's a very important connecting piece here in this whole story that Aizawa is not aware of, and it's awesome. Thanks for that. Good shit.
I've read the manga. I know.
Chat's going insane about it.
D8. D8 inspiration. Fuck you. You wanted to go talk to Aizawa.
Just
In
about,
in the late hours of the night.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't go in the late hours, but I would
Okay,
just bring up,
go before him.
yeah, I would just bring up the
Coffee.
training simulator thing,
Oh, and coffee.
and who he thinks that we should bring as a good representation.
So, the the companies and groups that brought you out for your little
Game.
vacation.
It was weird, yeah.
Yeah, no, I was made aware of the herogram posts and all of that. Understood. So they've opened up a training simulator and they've invited UA students to test it.
Yeah, it gives me weird vibes though.
Does it?
Yeah, it feels very much like we're just trying to collect the future heroes' abilities and the exact way that they move their styles, and then we can very easily just like sell it to a bunch of like villains and be like, now we can create a simulation against these heroes. This is how you would fight off these heroes.
Wait, you have concerns that this conglomerate of major corporations and political entities are trying to gather information about minors and sell them to villains?
It's the
This
next
is the
social
first time
media.
hearing about it.
Yeah, right. But I don't know. But I don't
He
know how
just
to
like
put them
rubs
down.
his temples.
You like haven't totally figured this shit out yet? What?
Yeah, no, he just like rubs his temples for saying, Ito, obviously this is happening all over the world, but when my students run into individuals that they have specific concerns about, it would be good for them to inform the relevant authorities. Thank you for informing.
I'm here, aren't I?
It's been like a month, but yeah, he'll take it.
Well, yeah, but it was when they finally were like, "Hey, 1A, you should come." Now I'm like, "No, don't like it." Before I could, I could avoid it, and I just kept saying, "Nah, delete, delete, delete." But now they're like, "Hey, 1A, we want you here," and I'm like,
They invited you guys a while ago, but yeah.
I thought-
When you were at their mansion, they were like, "Hey, you should bring if you want to train at our state-of-the-art facility. If you want to bring any of your classmates."
oh, yeah,
Go for
it sounded more of like a passive, like,
It still kind of is, They're just
like
like,
you
"Hey,
can-
the door's open to you.
yeah.
If you and your prodigal, promising new heroes want to train, come train with us."
Aizawa needs to take his blood pressure medicine today.
Yeah, honestly, it's just
But it's just been,
so he
it's kind of
drinks.
weird, and especially with all the like attacks recently too. And it just feels like we're just kind of gearing up more and more, and like if stuff keeps happening, and then suddenly like we have to start fighting too, and like this big war, like we're kind of,
Ito, can I ask something of you?
yeah, of course.
Something that
Like I'm dating Walker. I get a lot of weird like, can you do this for me? And I'm like, yeah, all right, I don't know. I guess I'll throw away your 40 plants. Where did you get these?
I'm aware you and your your particular friend group are very active and very troublesome.
I like to think innovative.
If
You're like in the friend group, but also like in every friend group, So you count, but you don't count because you're
I don't
not,
take up a lot of
like-
space. There's always room.
I
for
don't
me.
have enough specific knowledge about these entities that you are entailing in all of this. I do know that Detnerite is one of the leading sources of publicly accessible defensive support items, which is troubling to some. If you want to follow up on this and go train with these people who so far have extended only goodwill to you, and if you want to use their equipment with your classmates, you are more than welcome to. You have my permission. But now that you've let me know about this, I'm going to be looking into the matter. And if you get any other bad feelings about any of this, if you get a whiff of bad intent, let me know. Okay?
Okay. So you're saying I should go in anyway?
If you think that's best, you are welcome to. Hell, if you want to go just to use their training simulator and get a feel for it, I'll put a word into the school and we'll put it as paid hours for your provisional license.
Okay.
The school's they're going to pay you to go use the simulator and see what it's about.
More than anything, she's gonna go and like,
Be an ambassador.
yeah, and just kind of like get a look, get a little closer feel, and a better way than Aizawa can, and maybe report back if we need more information.
I'm going to look into it. Thank you for letting me know. You have my all clear. Just obviously inform the front office whenever you're leaving campus with your friends.
You got it.
Cool. Yeah. You leave him. Cool. That's it. Yeah.
I could make Aizawa's day harder.
Oh God.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Papazawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go talk to Dad.
Yeah, that night I have to,
Am I the only
go
one
talk
who
with
knows?
Aizawa.
Papazawa.
Oh, I hate it here. Yeah. This is between her and him, so his blood pressure is a little high now, but he's.
Hey, Mr. Aizawa, is there a cleaning service for the dorms specifically? Mineta, he did a hot dog eating contest with a member of 1B yesterday, and some of them were undercooked, I guess. He's over with Recovery Girl right now, but his room is in absolute shambles. Is it just his responsibility to clean it himself, or
There
is
are-
it?
Like 3,000 ladybugs everywhere. Also, I don't know what's going on with that.
You are.
Oh,
was
that today? No, that's
No,
next
you
week.
have the
That's the next
shipment.
day.
You have the shipment. Yeah, but
That's
you
the
are
next
all
day,
responsible for your own rooms. However, there are service robots who can help you with the main area.
Because
What's the
it's-
damage?
Well, it's like all over his carpet in bed, and his neighbors are starting to complain.
If his carpet's
I'm a couple floors
compromised,
down, so it's not that big of a deal
if
for
his
me.
carpet's compromised, the school will replace it.
Yeah, Shoji was
Otherwise-
really complaining. He's got an excellent sense of smell.
Since he is currently unable to clean up after himself, I will send cleaning robots. Thank you for letting me know.
Yes, sir.
Zhao Fei.
This episode of My Hero Academia brought to you by Losartan, the blood pressure medication that doesn't quit when you do.
Oh my God.
Come on.
He tells you, Zhao Fei, keep an eye out on your classmates for me, okay?
Oh,
I know you
course.
always do. You do a lot of good stuff around here, so keep doing your job.
Aye, Captain.
I don't know what I'd say.
I hate you guys. We're all like, let's go talk to Dad.
And now a word from our sponsor, Potassium.
You just show up to Dad with like an origami finger fortune thing, and you're just like,
Pick a color.
you're just like, get out of my
And
sight.
one is always just fuck you. He's like, the clown made it. I'm so sorry.
Do you do these spatulas?
I heard my dad had some issues today. Let me offer you some cleaning supplies provided by.
It's just spatulas, yeah.
Oh, you
Corp.
need to clean a carpet. I can't help you with that. I can only help you flip eggs.
Is the carpet dirty because it's covered with fried eggs?
My God.
Until you open the door, the room is either destroyed or not destroyed simultaneously. It is only by opening the door and observing it.
Schrodinger's wreck.
Short,
yeah.
short.
Okay.
Pulling out of Ian. Thanks for the 45 biddies.
Thanks.
I know.
So, yeah, everyone with our various schedules for hero stuff, work studies.
Yeah, I'm at Crust tonight.
Yeah, Thursdays you start
yeah,
at
I'm at
Crust.
Crust.
Wednesdays I start at
Oh,
Crust.
Wednesdays, yeah.
Wednesday,
you're
Thursday,
right.
Friday.
So you go talk to Aizawa
And Saturday,
before
Sunday with
her,
the Hawks.
and then you go there. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to Crust. You're going to Ed Shaw on Thursdays, right?
Next time Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think.
Mhm.
It's 4 days. And
Thursdays. Wednesdays. You are going to leave Friday night to go spend time with Yoromusha, and you are going back to work on Saturday. So like you have the least work time of everyone here for sure, but you have the
Cool.
worst work. So well, poking corpses and stuff, it's fine.
Depends on the person.
Phrasing.
Weird science.
Poking, not pegging.
I hate it here. Weird science. Cool. You head off to go see Crust. Okay.
I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah, so I guess I would have talked to him. No, Wednesday. Okay, so it's Thursday
Yeah, no.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd have to talk to Sarah about the ladybugs, because I'm not fucking keeping those in my room.
Then it's still Wednesday.
No, he'll keep him in his room. He doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I thought it was
Yeah.
Thursday night now. Okay.
Because I start
That's what he was
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, never mind. Because he was like, and then you're going here. I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's Thursday now.
No, I'm just kind of keeping up with people.
No,
Okay.
you're good. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You head out for Crust on Wednesday night. You guys have your talks with Aizawa Wednesday night. You head to the city
So excited.
only for a couple hours, and then you head home.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you still
It's like orientation day.
yeah. Well, you're still going to class and stuff. He's just gonna have you over after class.
Yeah.
Every day. He'll probably get you out of your last class of the day. Sometimes,
Nice.
and then on the weekends you'll stay there. You'll stay there Saturday night, Sunday, or wherever you're going. You go to Hawks.
Because it's Hawks. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be staying
The
with
intense training.
him. Mm-hmm. For only a couple weeks.
He doesn't have a big agency Crust, right?
No. Crust kind of bounces around between other people's agencies wherever he's needed.
I'm his special little guy.
Yeah, special little dude. Cool.
Pocket chicken.
You get to go meet him in Tokyo. He just kind of like drives you around like in his personal car, which is actually like a nice little car, you know?
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of...
He doesn't have a like
I hate
car
that.
seat for me,
I
does he?
hate that that's something I just read in
No.
the chat.
Okay.
I hate that that's in my brain now.
No, he does not have a car seat for you. I don't know if he would have
You do.
prepared for that.
This is incredibly unsafe.
Yeah.
I can't wear a seatbelt. I don't set off the
Great.
airbag detector.
He goes and gets you a car seat on your first day, which is painful.
Just.
Oh, what's happening in chat? I'm afraid.
Me too.
I hate it here. Okay, yeah, and you get to hang out with Crust a little bit. Roll a sense motive from him.
Oh, I'm good at those. Not when I roll an at 3 though. Ha! Thanks, Ty. Reroll spent.
Dang it, I was hoping
To
for lower.
13. 13 plus 22 is 35.
He seems concerned about things.
Yeah. Believe it or not, yes, I am uncomfortable with Rabbit Mommy. Without any more context, carry on, Mr. DM.
She's the Chuck Norris of bunnies. All right. Get to go spend some time with Crust. He seems just like there's like this passive, like, tension on his mind, but he's doing pretty well to just like ignore it and keep engaging with you.
It's like something else.
Yeah, it's
Something
like
not
something
related that's
it's
bugging him.
something else that's bugging him, and you can tell because you're perceptive like that. But no, he doesn't go over that. Yeah, you guys get out there today, and he asks you. It's your first day. You guys get to go kind of stop at
seriously
not
asking
an agency necessarily. You're not stopping at an individual hero agency. You're stopping at the single largest building, or like the single largest institution of hero work other than the Public Safety Commission itself.
The Heifel Tower?
You guys stop at Might Tower.
Oh, Might Tower.
You guys stop at All Might's base, which is home to, like, a bunch of the lower floors are home to temporary agencies for a bunch of other heroes. Yeah. There's also, like,
All Might's a landlord?
All Might has an entire tower that has his likeness on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm not even
It's
joking.
got the hair.
It has a huge, like, a huge opening, like, hangar door at the very top so he can jump out from the top floor and fly.
Sounds like All Might's making it pretty fucking high up to eat the rich live.
I fucking love All Might. Dude, you don't understand. No, he does not have any personal wealth. He just has this
get
huge
tax
facility
dollars pay his salary.
Your teeth would never make it through that. Way too tough.
through his buns of bronze. No, sorry.
Boy, I try.
I hate it here. Yeah, you guys go stop it. Might Tower. Fuck yeah. There are a lot of heroes here. Lots of police. Plenty of Hero Public Safety Commission people and a couple other like government agencies. Lots of folks around, but you're just kind of shown this like temporary little office he set up. All right. So today, first day on the job.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
I just get to choose?
What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? I want to.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I do not simply transform and say I want to kick some ass.
Okay, yeah, thank God. Get some! Yeah.
Are you normally in Might Tower? Is this a normal thing?
It's a pretty frequent location for me to bounce in and out of.
Oh. You don't have any like active cases that you're working on?
At the moment, no.
Oh.
I didn't want to start any active cases at the very beginning of your internship. I thought it would be good to do some more general stuff and to take you out on patrol, show you paperwork, introduce you to other heroes.
Okay.
But from what I understand, you have a pretty robust network with other heroes yourself.
It's so much fun to meet other heroes.
So, first day on the job. Zhao Fei, if there's any one thing you are going to want to do as a hero today, what would that be?
I need to figure out the paperwork.
Okay, good man. He sits you down. You guys go over paperwork the entire night. And he tells you at the end of it, I wanted to see what your choice would be, so I could get a grasp on your interests, and if presented options, what kind of options I thought you would go for.
Oh, I mean, of course I'm interested in the everything part of it.
Of
but,
course.
I've met a whole bunch of really high pros before, and I've also broken a couple jaws. One
Got
guy's
a lot
fever.
of action.
Yeah, but I've never filed the paperwork.
Good. Xiaofei, on your first day, you made the choice that was the most educational. That's a very good sign.
Big Zhao had a nat 2 for his control check. So
Well,
very little influence.
paperwork today, patrols tomorrow.
Yeah!
Petroleum.
Yeah, he drives you back to the station, just makes small talk, asking, like, how are things at UA? How are your classes going?
I do nothing but talk.
Do you have any favorite teachers? It's okay, you
All
can
of
talk
them?
about his coworkers.
How long is the car ride?
Like 30 minutes.
I get about halfway through my dissertation on my first favorite teacher.
My God, who?
Who's the first teacher of the day?
Technically
my
Aizawa for homeroom, but after that, Mike, President Mike.
Then it'd be President Mike.
My God. Of course.
It's fitting.
Cool.
And then we get there, it's like,
Oh, shoot, I didn't even get to the rest of them.
Oh, that's all right. You'll have plenty of opportunities.
Really okay.
Xiaofei, good work today. You took to the paperwork like a pro. We'll get you out in the streets tomorrow.
all right.
And yeah, you go home for the day. Other than that, yeah, and that's kind of how it's just gonna go. He wanted to see what your first instinct would be, like on what you get to choose to do. And you chose the boring thing that you don't know how to do yet, which actually is very impressive to him. So
Hey.
good stuff. Brownie points. You can officially take him at points with him as an institution that you're a member of for the purpose of prestige and those effects.
Oh, sweet.
Nice. That's the same for all of you, by the way. You can use prestige for things other than skill checks.
No.
Big ass list of them.
Oh, are some combat related?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Now I actually have to look.
Some of them give you like powers and shit too, or bonuses on rolls, permanent bonuses. Cool. Anyway, yeah, getting through the rest of the week. Wednesday night, Thursday we have our.
Ladybugs.
What are we doing? Are we doing anything immediately?
Freedom.
Are we getting stupid? Are we getting crazy?
Well,
I love how we act like I'm the unstable one when you are dropping several thousand ladybugs on campus. I'm just pointing that out while we're here.
League of Ladybugs.
um,
The red will blot out the sky.
I'll ask Sarah what he's up to that afternoon.
Nothing. Yeah. Jim. That's it.
Cool. The ladybugs have arrived with my dad, so he can get them to us. I preferred if he didn't put it straight into the sterile, just because some legal issues for him.
Mm-hmm.
But he at least get it to us, and then we can put it wherever. But then it bypasses the school's mail
Cool.
system.
Yeah. No, that's genius. So where do we let him loose?
On one side, I want to put them inside, but at the same time, I feel like we'll get in like 4 times more trouble. So I feel like if we let it out right outside the like the side entrance or the front entrance, then it's not our. We're just trying to make the garden look nice. It's not our fault they happen to also come inside.
Yeah, I like that. You could probably get us into that like middle garden area, the center courtyard at 1B, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we hit 1B? Who else, right?
Yeah.
Teacher's lounge.
We're going to Tokyo?
Yeah, they find the clown hiding in the vents above the teacher's lounge eating ladybugs.
God.
Like, they don't already have vermin issues in that room. Jesus Christ.
What?
You leave Nezu alone.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna jump across that table, Wyatt. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you get the package is secure. You have plans to be chaotic with it. Cool. You had to work Thursday night, first night at work.
I'm not that. We do
Yeah.
it before then.
We're gonna let him loose And then
I'm
you're
not-
gonna leave?
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep those things in my room
Fucker, well,
overnight.
They might get out.
Yeah. I'm not coming home late at night after working with Edshot to find fucking 1,000 ladybugs in my room.
so I was gonna hold on to him, but okay. That works. Cool, we let him out. You just teleport him out there and open the thing and let him loose. This is hell.
Enjoy Bakugo's room.
Oh,
In the middle of the courtyard, I'm like, oh, look at
1B.
them. They're helping it grow.
Thousands of ladybugs.
Let me see how many you can buy in one.
Oh no.
one
You
box.
can-
It's like 1,000.
You get several thousand.
You
Yeah,
can
but
buy.
I want to know how many. I
Ian
wanna know.
knows.
Yeah.
My folks used to buy them to kill aphids.
For Crest's organization, what is an appropriate
Ladybug's
skill
live.
associated? I have basically nothing not already as a class
pretty sure
skill,
you
so
can
this
get 'em by the
initiate
1,000.
level doesn't really matter for anything. But it'll grow.
There was somebody who released.
It looks like the most you can buy is 1,500 at a
like-
time.
I think charisma-based skills. I think you could say like diplomacy, but you're already good at that. You could take
I'll just-
survival.
I'll just get better.
Yeah.
I'll take diplomacy.
I'd say if there were like 3 things, it would be, diplomacy,
$22?
it is what I'm kind of after here.
knowledge, nobility, and survival. So,
Diplomacy it is.
cool.
Start looking at what
This
the
is
higher
kind of
levels do.
unrelated, but do y'all remember the guy who released like 250,000 ladybugs in Central Park?
My God.
I mean, they charged him with like eco-terrorism or something like
New York moment.
fairly heinous.
Yeah.
Dang.
So they're 1,500 a pop, so I'd probably get 2 packs.
3,000
Yeah,
ladybugs.
and it's like $40, so that's
Oh
pretty reasonable.
no. Your dad just sends you 3,000 ladybugs.
It's just 2 bags.
Oh no. He asks you if you guys have like.
Thank you, Floppy Lines.
He asks
That's
if you
what I
guys
was-
have like a terrarium or some kind of thing set up.
Yeah, it's a
for
class
them.
project.
Oh no, your poor dad.
Well, we're working on building our connections between 1A and 1B. A prank war is completely valid.
Oh no. Delightful. D6 inspiration.
I'm full. I'm still at D12.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's right. Ladybugs aren't native to Japan.
No, they're not.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna text you at some point and say,
Yeah, so I'll release them and be like, all right, and then go to and making sure that my room is extra locked.
Cool, and you'll go to work.
so Aizawa was on board. Follow-up text. ... Kinda.
wait, did you talk to the Fed?
Narc.
Now Kite's out.
Yes, but no.
I needed a stealth check. I need a D12.
I'm gonna use
Stealth check. 12.
I'm gonna use 2 prestige, so that'll add 8.
Okay.
Komori's just out communing with nature, and this little portal opens above her head and just swarms of ladybugs. It's just like, ah!
That's hell.
35. Stealth. And a D12.
Fucking rogues.
I had 15.
I'm over here dying trying to make over 20, and you're like, ah.
2.
You get out and about in the city with Edshot. Yeah, you head to Tokyo, and you immediately go on patrol.
Immediately get a text
Nice.
from Aizawa telling you to come home.
Yeah, he takes you,
You
on
are
patrol,
in big trouble, little
and he
lady.
tells you like, tonight, I want you to focus on the people we are observing. Our job is to be. We are to be silent guardians. There are other heroes who are in the public eye always, whose job is to bring hope and bring light. Their job is to be seen, to be heard, to be known, and to be feared by any elements who would create pain and chaos. But you and I, for now, our focus is to stay on the edges of this city, to observe people and to understand them. And it is there that we will find chaos. Sense motive. You do the silent observation part well. Your stealth is very good. You guys are only seen when you want to be seen. Just moving about between rooftops, moving around in alleys.
29. 17.
29.
Natural 17. I forgot to erase the 2. prestige for the ladybug.
Observing the people of Japan, the people of Tokyo for a night, on a Thursday night, getting closer to the weekend,
Oh, look, it's Kite.
not seeing any like major crime happening or any serious action or business going down. You get to see all sorts of stuff. Ito, I want you to tell me, just a creative flex here as a player, what does she observe in the city?
So he was saying the outskirts. So we're not walking downtown.
We're like downtown as well. We're just not
Being seen.
down on the street, being seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of different things. So it's like a Thursday night, kind of middle of the school week. So they'll see groups of kids,
Lots of students.
just hanging out, being normal kids on like what Ito and a lot of her classmates have to go through. And so it's kind of that scene of like, oh yeah, that could have been me if things had been different. She'll see, happy families moving along. That's something that she would probably notice quite a bit. That's something she didn't really have a lot of, families moving around. Everything from like running errands to just going out for the night and having fun. Seeing little conversations between people, both people are familiar, oh, that's the boba shop that I always go to, and I know them, and I walk in and I say hi, and yada yada. Seeing those familiar concepts, a lot of just those things that going to UA doesn't get. And just a lot of that, like the beauty in those mundane moments.
She observes, the banal beauty of the city she grew up in and things that she misses.
The things that are able to happen because the heroes are there preventing worse things from happening.
Explosion.
Nice. He likes that answer. That is the heart of our trade. That we live here in the shadows. That we have our mind always on fear and danger. So that they can rest easy. So they can enjoy their boba. They can go to school and come home from work. And they don't have to think about these things. Not every day. Sharp eye. More patrols tomorrow. You ready?
For whatever you need.
The deeper we get into the weekend, the more dangerous it's going to be. The more action we'll see. He takes you back to the train station. You head home. Yeah.
Cool.
First night at work. Nice. Yeah. Getting through it, moving through it. Kite.
Oh, beans.
That next day, that Friday, you're going to go spend time with Yoroi Musha.
Okay.
And when we pick up next session, we're going to pick up with Yoroi Musha and Kite. But before that, everybody, getting onto this at the end of a Thursday night, beginning of a Friday morning, elsewhere. Elsewhere in Japan. Something the characters do not see, but something all of you are allowed.
La 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 la.
No, players are allowed to. Rikia, a man that we've met, a man we know, stands alone in an empty boardroom with a large kind of oval table surrounded by chairs and just a single overhead light illuminating. He stands alone in the darkness. The literal darkness is like fraying at the edges of his brow, and he's just stroking his long pointed chin, thinking. And the figure in full mechanized blue armor steps into the room, and he turns towards him. Ah, it is done then. And his overlord takes their helmet off and holds it beneath their...
It's Midoriya's dad.
No. Classic.
Midoriya's dad!
Overlord
All
takes
Might!
their helmet off, holds it. The figure kind of just looks over at this individual, their boss, their contractor, unsure, and says, "The work is done. Distribution is crumbling. the lesser crime rings, they fall into disarray. Tokyo is almost ready, sir. Excellent. Thank you. I will not need your attention any further tonight. Both of you, go rest. An overlord walks out of the room. Just those heavy mechanical footfalls. And a little bit of that black stress at the edges of Rikia's face melts away. He just looks out the window. Soon. Soon. Everyone, thank you for playing. I hope we had fun. Get up to some fucking bullshit, dude. Having a good time, having some very serious moments, trolling me. Guys, this has been My Hero Academia Dungeons and Dragons D20 House. Always having a great time. I hope you're having a great time. We have possibly Mad King this Wednesday.
Should be.
And Vast Horizons on Friday night.
Yes.
Please, everyone, tune in for those shows. Everyone loves playing, and we love to have you in chat, causing chaos. But in the meantime, this has been D20 House, signing out.